In this video, we're going to be taking a look at really our bread and butter type item when it comes to 3D printing. Now, someone posted this and said, hey, I need an STL file of this. And if we go ahead and open up the file in question here, this is the image that was posted, and they wanted an STL file. And this type of image, guys, you can convert this into an STL file literally in your sleep very, very easily. So let's show you how we're going to do it here in Inkscape. So this is essentially a black and white image. It's just an image with two colors. So we're going to right click here and we're going to go ahead and choose Trace Bitmap, and we'll go ahead and hit apply. And this is what we're going to get right here. So now let's go ahead and break this apart. So we'll choose path and break apart. And then I'm just going to delete this very back piece. So we're left with this right here. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and select all of that. And we're going to hit Control K. That is combine. So that's the same as if we went up here to path and combine. All right. Now we need to get rid of the loop. All right. And so the easiest way really is just grab our pen tool here. And we'll just click here. Come right inside this little cavity here. And we'll click that spot right there, and then we'll come over here and click this spot here. Just go ahead and come on up. Okay, and then right click, and then we don't want no fill, but we select that, and then if we hold our shift key down, we're going to use Control /. Okay, and what that does is it just nips it right off there. Okay, we'll double click. We don't need this little piece. And then we just want to clean this up a little bit. So we just come in here and maybe delete this node right here. And see how that's a little bit sharp right there, so we could come in and fix this one up too. Let's just go ahead and delete it. Might be just easier just to go ahead and delete it. Okay, so there you go. So that is essentially, let's look in here. Yep, there's there's a little piece right here we could get rid of. So we'll just double click, get rid of that. What else? I think that's pretty well going to do it. So now let's go ahead and take this and let's recombine it back together, Control K. And so now you're left with this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to simply duplicate this. So we hit Control D, and now if we go back to layers here, you can see we have two of them. One of them we're going to change the color on, and then the other one we're just going to offset. So we come in here to Path Effects and Offset, and we're going to offset, in this case, 6. I always start with 6 or 8 and look at it and see, hey, do I like it? Do I not like it? Now, it takes a second to figure it out, but you can see here, there's some remnants here, and there's one there. So we need to go ahead and delete that and take a closer look at our black here. So these couple little nodes we need to get rid of, and these couple little nodes we need to get rid of, and then there's a couple up here we need to get rid of. Okay, so now that that's been fixed, we'll go ahead and so we'll come back over here, duplicate again, Control D, grab our bottom one, give it a different color, come back up here to offset, and we've already determined 6 is good, so we'll hit 6. It'll take a second to apply. Now that it's applied, we want to go to Path, Object to Path, Path, Break Apart, and Path and Union. And now we're left with, when we do all that, we're left with just one solid piece of green. Okay, so now we can go ahead and resize this to our finished size, which in this case will be 65. And we'll go ahead and save it. Go to our desktop here, and we'll just call it CG Key, something like that, for Crew Girls Keychain. So now we can come back over here to Bambu Studio and build our model. So we're going to go ahead and hit Control I, and we're going to go to our desktop, of course, and look for CG Key. Okay, and then we can alt-click on our big thick piece here and resize that to about 4 mil. Now you can see it come together. Now that actually looks pretty cool too. I do like the tone on tone, but in this case we are going to alt-click our logo here and we're going to make it 1, and then we'll set it color to color number 2, which in this case is like a pinkish color. And then what we need to do is set the height. Well, we know this is 4 and this is 1. So we divide 1 in half, which is 0.5, and then we add it to 4, which is 4. So 4.5, there you go. Now that is on top. Now the next piece of the puzzle is to go ahead and add a keychain, little keychain. So we're going to go to Control I again, and we'll go back to our desktop, and we have our key tag, which by the way is available on our Patreon, which by the way, that information is in the video description. It's just a simple little circle that is 4 millimeters tall, and it's 4 millimeters on the inside, 8 millimeters on the outside. That's all. So you see there? So now we have a hole for our keychain hardware. So now if I select this, Shift Control the assembly, right click and merge, now we have our keychain. And it's just that simple. This is our bread and butter stuff. So when we get these types of orders that come in, we need stuff printed, this is where you want to be at to be able to quickly generate and move on. Either we can offer to do it for free, because usually for me, if I'm going to create a design, if it takes 15 minutes or less, that's included in whatever they purchase. But if it takes more time than that, then they're on a bit of a sliding scale. It really depends on, you know, the printed pieces they're buying. But anyhow, that's all there is to it. Then we can move it down. I always just move it down here and just copy and paste to make my duplicates. Get you a whole bed of them. Just that easy. And then we'll go ahead and shift click all these. And then we'll right click and center it to the bed. And then in this case, we have to move it down because it's conflicting with our prime tower. So we'll go ahead and slide that down a little bit, like so. And then we have room for the prime tower, like so. And there you go. Now you have a whole bed of keychains. So that is all there is to it. So hopefully this will help you out next time. Black and white, black and white, black and white. When you're working with your customers, say, do you have a black and white image? Because if you have a black and white image, we can convert it into a 3D model very, very quickly, as you just saw with InkScape and your slicer. So just a quick note, we do have a Facebook group. The link is in the video description. If you have questions or want to see something like this demonstrated, you have a particular logo you're working on, struggling with, whatever the case might be, of course, it's our job to make video tutorials, so the more questions we get asked, the more videos we can make. So do post on the Facebook group. We also have a Patreon. We ask that you post there too, any questions you have about anything going on over there. And in both the Patreon and Facebook group, we will announce all of our live classes. So sometimes we just do a pop-up event. Like tonight, we're doing a pop-up event. So I will post a link to that. And if you're a member of the free Patreon and the Facebook group, you'll get notified when those classes are happening. You can ask your questions, etc. So with that said, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or need one-on-one training or some custom files made for you, this is my contact information, so feel free to reach out via email. You can text me. You could even give me a call. I'd be happy to answer questions or give you more details on the one-on-one training we offer, and as well as if you need custom files made until you are up to speed on how to make them yourself, feel free to reach out and we'd be happy to help you with that as well.